Come with us for a day full of fun. It's Izzy's birthday. So, Muxin and Izzy hasn't really been feeling good, especially Izzy. He had a ear infection. Remember when he went to the emergency room? And he's been getting them a lot lately. So, he went in to get checked out for that. And Muxin needed to see for his upcoming surgery in July if he will be covered for going to sleep for an immensely long time. So I was able to get both boys in with the same ENT, which was a blessing, of course. Coming in, I had to bring my Jeep wagon that I purchased recently, and it carries all three boys. I'm able to keep the baby inside of the car seat, but he can also get in the other seat since now he's old enough to be able to sit in. I brought both boys to the appointment, and we plan to go to the zoo later on. The doctor did say that Izzy still had a lot of fluid in his ears, so Izzy will be getting surgery next week to get some tubes placed inside his ear to drain that fluid. And tonight, on this day, Muxin will be having a sleep study, and his dad will be taking him just to see if he's able to stay asleep and he doesn't have sleep apnea. It was a quick appointment. We were in and out. On our way leaving, I told Muxin that this was the Mommy Horn crew, and he told me no, of course not. Once I left, I did meet up with my husband, and we packed us a little bag for us to be able to go to the zoo. Savannah had a half a day, so she was able to come with us when we got to the zoo. We did purchase a sponsor pass, which allows, I believe it's a porter pass, I'm sorry. It allows us to have me and my husband, 2 people, plus 4 children and 2 guests. So that's our whole family, obviously. Once we got there, we did see a few animals. It seemed like a lot of the animals were asleep. That's what Savannah said. It did seem like a lot of the animals were asleep when we went. So we headed to the cafe. Savannah and my husband got some tacos, I believe. They were very expensive. I didn't notice that they changed the zoo a little bit and they added a few more attractions. They did have train rides and things. I did see they had the Discovery Cove Center, I believe that's what it's called. But we weren't able to do that because of the boys in the wagon, and we didn't want to leave the wagon. Here we were able to see the monkeys. I thought it was so cool. I've never seen this attraction before, so I'm guessing this is a new one as well. They're the monkeys with the red faces and red butts, I'm guessing. But Muxin and Izzy was so happy to see them. We also got to see the lions, and it was so cute. We seen the mama lion, and we see the baby cubs. They were sleeping when we went. The daddy cub looked like he was sitting, watching everyone and making sure no one's touched his babies, of course. The boys were so excited to see them. It was really hot outside, so we had them going in and out, and we did purchase those souvenir cups for $15. But it's a really good deal because we can fill up our drinks as many times as we want throughout the park. It was a really good time that we did have. It was a lot of people there, but it wasn't so crowded because we did go throughout the week. Muxin and Izzy, they would get out the wagon and look at the animals. The baby, see, he was able to sit up in the seat like a big boy. They didn't want to leave. We did see some bunnies on our way leaving the lion attraction, and I thought it was so cool to see the bunnies bounce around and chase each other. It was really nice. Next to the bunny attraction, they did have like a little spray thing for the water, which I enjoyed as well. It was a little cool down session for the kids. They did have new gorillas there. I've never seen this one before. I thought it was so cool to see him laying like a normal person. I believe it was 4 in this attraction. As you can see, he looked like he was over it. He was sitting in the shade. He was staring at us because the boys were so loud. The boys were able to take pictures and look at the safari truck that they had near the tigers. This is the boys here playing on it. Savannah was assisting them and helping them move around. They really enjoyed playing like they were in the safari on the safari truck. Muxin was sitting back because he was the passenger of the convoy. This is Daddy walking around with his giant 18-pound baby, and he was so heavy to carry. I thought it was so cool to capture this. These are I think these were monkeys, or these were the pandas. No, these were the monkeys, Savannah. These were the monkeys, and they were feeding them. They were throwing the stuff at them, and then they have the sign that says, "Don't throw anything into the attraction for the animals." And I'm like, okay, so that's your job. But anyways, this is kind of like the end of our journey. We had walked around the park. Me and my husband was so tired. Our feet was tired. He was carrying